Good morning, everyone. Today is the 27th. On Monday, it's like 4 more days. We will done with the 2021. So we're going to look at the first stock today is NGAY. We should buy it less than $10 because in order to make profits, if you set up in C, and we should just buy it less than $10. Like if you get TD, you can buy like 11.5, 11.7. That'd be good for TD today is, and the highest is 30.4 and lowest is 8.8. So with TD, we can TD more than 11.7 plus. This one we have to set them on C1 and C2. So why do we just have C1 and C2? Because it's really easy, because like C3 right now in the end of the year is really, it takes for a long time to put them at C3, because right now it just C1 is at least, because we just keep them on few days. And V1 is, as right now is V1 more than 17%. Like this morning it jumped to 19%, but I will stay around 17 to 18. It lasts a little while though. So, and recommend says that V2 is be less than 1%. That 1% we compare with 1%. That's the cap. We compare with cap. At 1% with comparison with the cap, and recognize and recommend. This one we recognize is the U.S. stock and the main company in Arizona, and this company more than 500 people, and what they do produce like in the battery for EV car. That they make a lot of battery for many different electric company. So then we know a lot of information come plus with the research. So rotation is really plus, because rotation is like, actually if we say rotation plus and plus depend. What do we compare with that rotation? We look at daily rotation and yearly rotation is both of them, especially Y rotation, that's mean year rotation. Year rotation we have around 21 point something, $22. And daily rotation, how much do we have? Daily rotation we have about $2. That's plus. Around 20%, that's everything is that. Around 20%, that's plus. So map is we get 20%, around 20% up, that's mean the increase. And cap is $1 billion, 4.5, that's cap B. And FG, that's the future growth. V1 plus V2 greater than $20 million. Tax percent cap plus, that means the cap will go higher today. And the IQ is H, because IQ for the EV car is get a lot of requirement, have to be high. So US got 6 years in the US. Inside the US, and beta is 0.56 and SI is 4.6. We got a lot of information and many different ways to reach CHὼNG to buy this one more. This way is more knowledgeable way to do this thing. It's not about the research and hang around and flip around that much. And ALLK, that's the second one we look for today. We will buy this one, have to be under $10. So the highest one is 157.98, and the lowest one is 8.4. And if you want to TD this one, have to be around 10.5. And C1, yes, only in C1, but we set the order down at least 3. So V1 is plus 22%. That's mean that's going to be higher than around $1.92 today. So now we look at V2. V2 is greater than 1%. Why we have to be greater than 1%? Because 1% of cap is, why you have to compare like that? The cap is $567 million, and 1% of cap is have to be 5.6. And the V2, that's mean the total volume of ALLK is $103 million. That's mean around 20%. That's why we have to make them like V2 greater 1%. And it's about 20% compared with cap. And the R plus is mean recommend and recognize. We have to focus on this one because this one make good money. We have to plus them so we know exactly this one, something we use for treatment. We see that good. This company have to be really certified. So anyway, when rotation, we have to look at rotation is yearly rotation and daily rotation. Yearly rotation is a super plus. So daily rotation is about $2, 2.6. That's mean plus. So map is 20% up. Actually, exactly it's 22, but just put them 20. It's okay. So the cap is as an M cap at 5.67, and we just have filter row as V1 plus V2 greater than 20% cap, 10% cap plus. That means cap will go higher today, and of course V1 is going to be higher today. So IQ is H. IQ is get a lot of requirement in the US. They have to be H, and especially this company is more for medical. That means something you have to inject in the body, something you have to put in your mouth, have to use it, and of course they have to be higher. So it's in the US in 9 years, and the beta is 0.27. That means it's very normal. It's not that special. And the SI is 0.54. That means around $54 million. That means the shareholder. That means the people who got a lot of share in the company. So thank you very much. This is another way to list every stock. We have many different ways to show your knowledge. So thank you very much and have a good day. See you guys tomorrow. Focus on the one today. Remember, I share what I buy and you chose what you buy.